I'm gonna take my elbow and I'm gonna look for piriformis. Then lean into it. Let me ease up. B, I'm so sorry. I'm trying to go light.
No, it's okay. That feels good.
So with my fist, I'm pinning one to the piriformis and I'm scooting forward with the next. I see sometimes people go one and lift and then keep going. You're gonna keep the pressure because that's what's helping that muscle relax. Put her arm back. And I always like to move the arm out of the way just so I can get as close as possible to the body without anything being in my way. And I'm going to compare the left side to the right. Big difference. So I'm going to start the same way I did before. Pin the glute down, stretch the lower back. You're lucky it's filmed and I can't put the finger I want to put up, okay?
Your pinky is this.
Alright, let me ease up. Now I noticed a change in her breath and she kind of made a sound. You guys are always scared to go deep because you are trying to figure out if you're hurting the person. Their body will naturally let you know. Like there was a little bit of pushback, her breathing changed. So if you feel like you're going too deep but you haven't noticed anything different, you could ask, but also just pay attention to what their body's doing. Mm-hmm.
Okay. The piriformis is deep to gluteus, medius, and max. And is that what causes the pain, the piriformis, or is it the...
It's the nerves and all the muscles compressing. Piriformis syndrome is something totally different than sciatica, but they kind of intertwine because they feel the same. So one person might think it's sciatica, but it could be piriformis, or it could be piriformis and you might think it's sciatica. But typically piriformis starts in the glute and sciatica typically starts in the lower back.
So to get to the piriformis is really deep ground pressure?
Not always, only because it depends on how thick their glute muscles are. Like if they're thin, you can go straight into piriformis, but if there's a bulk of glute max on top, you probably would have to use deeper pressure.
piriformis is bigger than glute med?
No, piriformis is thin and goes from like the coccyx to the hip, but it's a thinner muscle, and then max is a big like sheet.
Sheet over it.
Yeah. So when I'm on minimus and medius, I press my elbow down towards the table and then back towards the feet to kind of separate them from max.
Separate the median from it.
Mm-hmm. Do a little comparison. Okay, feels better. I'm just going to finish the same way I started. Cover her back up. All right, you guys can stop the tape, so then if not flip her, it's just going to be a totally different video.